Well, good day. I've titled today's word, Just Quit Hoping. And I'm using two verses. Hebrews 11:1 that says, Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And also in Titus 2:13 it says, Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. I guess my observation today is this. Many times in the past, there's been things I've hoped for, things that I've wanted. Uh, some things I got, and some of the things I didn't. And I'm sure that you've been in that same situation. But what I like about today's word, it says faith is the substance of things hoped for, which basically means if you don't have faith, then if you really don't have the energy or the ammunition for those things that you hope for will come to pass. Also, we've talked in the past about our desires, and there's a difference between desires and hope. You know, God wants to place within us His desires. In Psalms 37:3 and 4, we've talked about this, and if we'll commit our way to the desires He places within us, He promises to bring those things to pass. Then the other thing I like about Titus 2:13, where it says, Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. And of course, we've looked at John 5:15, where it says, if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And that asking is prayer. You see, God talks to us mostly through His Word, and we talk to Him mostly through prayer. And that's the reason at the end of each of these daily words, I call it a dialogue instead of a prayer, because prayer is just a one-way talk, where dialogue is two people communicating and talking and listening to each other. I guess my response is this. If there are things out there that you hope for, that I hope for, we need to make sure that the desires that we have been placed within us, and that we just need to consider those desires. Are they just ours, things we hope for, or are those desires that's been placed within us? My dialogue is this: Lord and my best friend, thank you so much for the desires that you've placed within me, for the hope that's been fulfilled, and of course the hope I have for the future to spend an eternity with you. And my faith is that substance, because I've taken you at your word, and I know one day I will be there with you. And it's in your name I pray, and we'll talk again soon and often. And I'll be listening until we talk face to face. It's your turn. My takeaway is this. I remember there was a song. It has a great title. It says, I thank God for unanswered prayers. So sometimes you need to look at what you're praying for, but you may just get that. All right, you have a blessed day, and we'll talk again soon.